Let's start with the vaccine rollout. It's called Move the Needle. And we've talked a lot this morning about the way in which the BRT and its members are starting to help out with distribution. There's a Delta Museum in Atlanta, the CEO of Walmart U.S. on the Today Show this morning. What is the mission of the initiative?
The mission is to promote the things that are working against the pandemic, and that is to maintain masking and social distancing and for everybody to get vaccinated as soon as they possibly can. And there's a lot that the business community can do to help on all of those fronts. And with this campaign, we're doubling down on what we in the business community have been doing throughout the pandemic, but we're really making a concerted effort to do our part in making sure that people are staying safe and getting vaccinated as rapidly as possible.
Do you think in the short term, the more acute challenge is going to be about physical distribution, logistics, getting jabs into arms, or more about acceptance, getting people educated and to a point where they will be willing to get a shot if and when they can get one?
Yeah, that's important, Carl. In the short term, the challenge is supply of the vaccine. But hopefully that'll shift very soon, maybe in a matter of weeks. And it won't be a supply problem, it'll be a demand problem. Polling shows that a lot of people around the country, especially in communities of color, are hesitant about getting vaccinated. And so a large part of the Move the Needle initiative that we have going is to do everything we can to get the right information to the vaccine hesitant and hopefully encourage everybody, once they're eligible, to get vaccinated. We're still a few weeks away from that. You're right, the supply problem is the constraint right now, but hopefully we'll flip very soon to a demand problem, and we're gearing up very actively with a bunch of partners in the business community, with the Ad Council, with the COVID Collaborative, to do everything we possibly can to get as much of the country vaccinated as quickly as possible.
Weeks away sounds good to me, Josh. I'm curious, you sent a letter earlier this week to congressional leadership urging for more of a swift enactment of COVID-19 rescue legislation. How critical is it that there is actual funding behind this to really ramp things up? Why is that so important and will get us kind of to that point B from where we are today?
Well, there's hundreds of billions of dollars in urgent federal need right now to make sure that all of the elements and the infrastructure is in place to get people vaccinated. That's a large part of the bill that's currently pending in Congress. Will help get people vaccinated rapidly. There's money needed to help schools reopen rapidly. And there's money needed while the pandemic is still badly suppressing our economy. There's money needed to support the most vulnerable. So those are the elements of the package that's pending before Congress that we think is urgent and needs to be enacted as soon as possible.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.